And this is my big helper, my grandson Riley, and he's kind of helping me out because I'm the one-armed lady here for the next couple of weeks. But we're going to show you how to make elephant toothpaste. And this is a really cool lesson that I do with my kids at school in our STEM class. They really love it. And I kind of let them know before we get started that we're going to be learning a new word called exothermic. And what that means is during this whole experiment that they're going to do, this activity, that something is going to be released when they finish it. And so we're trying to figure out what it is. So the first thing we need to do is get our ingredients together. And we have hydrogen peroxide. We have just a little package of dry active yeast. I've got some warm water here. We've got some dish soap, doesn't matter what kind of dish soap, and some food coloring. And then we've got some things here that we're going to use to measure with, and that's what Riley's going to help you do. So the first thing that we're going to do, I've got a big giant foil pan here with just an empty water bottle in it, and this foil pan is just to kind of catch everything at the end because it can get a little messy. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to mix together our warm water and our yeast and let that be sitting together and mixing up and getting ready for later on. So the first thing I need you to do, Riley, is I need you to take the scissors and cut open the yeast packet just right across the top. Oh, I think you need to cut it a little closer. There you go. All right, now squeeze that, open it up. Doesn't smell very great. And we're going to take a teaspoon of our yeast. So here you go. I need you to dip this down into the yeast.
Okay.
And make sure you fill up that whole teaspoon, okay? Get way down in there. There we go. Now pour it into one of your cups here. All right. Now we're going to mix that with 2 tablespoons of warm water. And I have my Mother of Dragons mug full of warm water. So we're going to put 2 teaspoons in there. So dip out 1 teaspoon all the way. Put all the way full. Ready? 1 and 2. One more. All right. Now he's going to take his spoon and he's just going to mix it up really, really well. And then we're just going to leave it sitting until we get to the end of our activity. Stir, stir, stir. Lots of stirring. How's that smell, Riley?
I don't know. It smells like eggs.
Like eggs a little bit. Okay. I think you're done stirring. Let's just let it sit there and let it mix together. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to pour 120 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide into our bottle. Now we have a graduated cylinder here. And what number does our cylinder go to?
50.
50. So how am I going to get 120 ml out of this?
You have to pour 50 milliliters, then 50 again, and then you have to pour 20.
Okay, so fill it up. This is kind of good at helping kids with the math skills too. So we do a lot of that. You fill it up once, pour it in, fill it up again, pour it in, and then you just fill it up to 20. So we're going to do that. I need you to take the peroxide. Be really careful because I think it's kind of full, okay? All right, so we're going to fill it up to here. Oh, stop. All right, so there's our 50, okay? Put that down. Okay. And I need you, it's got a little spout on it, so very easy to pour into here. I'll hold the bottle for you. Go ahead. That's 1. Nice. Okay, that's 1. And now we're going to have our 2, so that was 50. Now we're doing another 50, and that makes what?
100.
100. One more. There we go. That's okay. Can you pour it in there?
Sure. 50 makes 100 plus 50 equals 100.
That's right. And how much more do we have left?
Um,
To have 120.
20.
So the 20, I'll put my finger where the 20 is here. So you just pour up to there.
Don't know where to stop.
Oh, I can't see. Here we go. All right, stop. And I'm going to pour that out because that's a little bit too much, okay? There we go. Okay, pour that in there. All right, so we've got our yeast mixture sitting over here. We got our hydrogen peroxide in here. And we're, in our bottle here, we're going to put a little squirt of our dish soap. So just squirt, just a little squirt in there. A little bit more. There we go, a little bit more. All right, just squirt a little bit of dish soap in there. And 4 or 5 drops of food coloring. And I got your favorite color. What's that?
This looks like green.
It's blue-green, I think. Ready? So 4 or 5 drops, either one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Those were gushes, not drops, but we'll see what happens. Okay, now we just got that all, our peroxide and our soap and our food coloring sitting in the bottom of the bottle. And when we add our yeast mixture, we're going to get our exothermic reaction, and it's going to be very visible. You'll be able to see it. So, Riley, if you'll take that cup and just kind of slowly pour it into there, and we'll see what happens. Oh, man. I think we got a little too much water, a little too much food coloring in there, buddy. Okay, we're apparently going to have a take 2 of this video because we did not get our exothermic reaction. So, Riley, if you'll go over there and click that red button, we're going to try it again in just a minute, okay?
See you in the next take.
Wow. Oh, no. Oh, don't do that yet. Don't do anything yet.
Oh, okay.
I can't see what it says. Are you sure you want to end your stream? End. Okay.